So who joined? The idea of God to me, God is just a title. So obviously you would have to assign some properties to this title or a being to this title. Mainly the thing that I reject is just an intelligent creator of the universe. So like if you were to cite to me a creator of the universe, if it lacks intelligence,
Okay.
then yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna still use the exact same and have fun with the exact same a priori argument. So the Anselm of Canterbury's ontological argument. So, do you want me to lay down the premises for you? Like we can
Yeah,
talk
just
about it.
type it in the chat.
Okay.
Damn, I can hear your breath. Turn down
That's
your
me.
mic sensitivity.
Hold up.
Zizou, if you fall retarded, that's the single face tactic. He gets you to lower your mic so he can drown you.
Hold up.
Do
Bro, I don't
not
think I
let your
can
guard
beat
down, bro.
Singlepheonix in a
He
drown off
can't do that
anyway.
shit to me, bro. He can't do that shit to me though. That's just me personally.
Bro, it's like 2 a.m. for me. I'm not gonna out drown him regardless.
Hey,
Oh
yo,
God,
yo,
just
bro,
beat the truth.
yo,
Just beat the
Snell,
truth.
yo, Snell.
What's good to him? What's
You
good
know
with
that
him?
that nigga y'all was arguing with? What's that nigga name?
Yeah.
Caution.
Yeah. Huh?
Bro, we do
Nigga
not
had
give a fuck
yeah,
about
he
y'all
was
arguing with each other.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
Nigga,
gonna lie.
shut the
Talking to
he
me
was
very
fuck
low.
up, bro. I'm
arguing.
We
talking to
don't give
my
a
nigga,
fuck.
bro. Can you just put the
We don't
fuck
give
up?
a fuck
Shut the
about
fuck
niggas,
up.
none. Shut
All
up.
right,
Yo,
chill,
My
chill,
fault, my
chill,
fault,
chill.
my
Everybody
fault, my
chill.
fault, my
Everybody
fault,
chill.
my fault,
Everybody
my
chill.
fault. I'm being stubborn
but
as shit.
anyway,
My fault.
people how dumbass niggas say he was gonna dox me, bro.
Nigga, shut
Yo, I
the
ain't gonna
fuck
lie.
up.
When you
Nigga, they
wait,
debating.
When you said what about Doctor? Wait, what'd you say?
Nigga said he was
No,
gonna
it's
dox
just the
me.
one nigga in like this one
Wait,
Discord
who?
server, and I was
Well, I
blazing
think
with
it
this
Who?
nigga, and I
was
was like drowning that nigga. I don't
Hey,
know, bro.
send me his tag.
that nigga stupid as fuck. You said what?
Send me his tag.
No, I got you.
Is
Yo,
it the
Zizou,
caution
bro.
nigga?
I'm your number one
Get the
fan,
caution,
bro.
nigga.
Please cut this nigga Singlepheonix. Oh, please.
Dude, okay, real shit though. I know I'm your guys' entertainment, but Jesus Christ, like, do you guys want an autograph from all
Yeah,
of me?
here.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
do.
There you
want.
go.
I don't want an
I
autograph.
do.
That's
It's
the
bro.
ontological
Okay,
argument right there.
so if I were to ask you the inference rules for these argument, like, would you be able to tell me them?
The inference rule.
Yeah,
So like,
like
yeah,
anyone.
yeah. I think this is a if P then Q, Q then R, if then
So wait,
therefore P is R.
where's the if then?
Yeah. So the P if P then Q would be it'd be great. God is a maximally great being exists in the mind. That would be God. Like God's God, and then the
Please,
Q's
please, just
are. Hold up.
if P then Q, please.
Hold up. Wait.
That
What
was
did you say?
incoherent. All yeah, if P then Q. That was all
Yeah.
incoherent. What you just said.
Wait. How is it incoherent? Where's the
Because
P?
you're stuttering over yourself. I didn't understand what you were
I
saying.
said it over myself. You didn't understand what I said. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll tell you it again. Okay, that's no problem. So the P then Q would be if a maximally great being exists in the mind, it would be greater for a maximally great being to exist in reality. And that's the P then Q, correct? Is there an issue there?
Okay. So I have a question. What do you
Yes.
define God as, real quick?
A maximally great being. So if you're gonna ask me like the next question, what is
A maximally. No, I wasn't going to do that. So a maximally
okay?
great being.
Yes.
So did you know? Do you remember what I defined as God earlier, or at least the
Yeah.
idea of God that I reject?
An intelligent being, correct?
An intelligible creator of the universe. Did you know what I mean by
Wait,
intelligent?
intelligence or intelligible?
Intelligent. Sorry.
Intelligence. So like
Intelligent, intelligence. Yeah.
something with a
Not
consciousness
intelligible.
of some way, shape, or form, correct?
Yeah, so like something that possesses like cognitive abilities, such as like problem solving, critical thinking,
Sure.
um, understanding, and
Yeah.
like able to apply
And
knowledge, right? So
uh-huh.
how do we know that, right? And I'm still manning the whole inference shit right now because I don't like I'm trying to be charitable. So how
Yeah.
do we know that like having those abilities is greater than not having those abilities?
Because I interpret maximal greatness as maximal conceivability, right? So once you add one more predicate of some way, shape, or form, that entity becomes ineffectible and inconceivable, right? So maximal conceivability, right? So this means that this perfect entity must have the attributes and capacities to be unrestricted in every way, shape, and form. Do you understand?
Or what if I disagree? Like, why can't I just say, okay? So would you What do you define a predicate as, real quick? Actually,
A predicate as is like an attribute or like something you can like define the essence with, basically.
okay. How do we know existence is greater than non-existence?
How do we know existence is greater than non-existence? Because okay, I'll tell you why. No problem. So let me put it to you in this analogy, right? When we like say something is greater, right? So if I ask you right now, would you rather, like, for example, let's say there's something that's good, right? Or we assume it's good, like I don't know, like a lollipop. Your fat ass likes lollipop. No, I'm kidding, right? You like lollipops, right? Would it be greater for a lollipop to be in your mind, or would the lollipop exist in front of you? That's the analogy I'm gonna give you. Obviously, like you would
From
rather
my
the
wait,
lollipop
hold on.
exist, right?
From my perspective, because that involved experience. I've experienced
Sure,
not having a lollipop, and I've experienced having a lollipop.
sure.
I can experience pain, and I can experience not having pain. Obviously, I would rather to experience not having pain, right? It'd be greater just for the pain to be in my head. So again, this does nothing, right? So we still would
Wait,
not
hold up.
know whether
Wait. That's not the
existence
point,
is
though.
greater than non-existence.
That's not the point. The point I'm doing with this is I'm not trying to like infer or like tell you. I'm just trying to show you that if something is good, which is entailed from something that's great, um, it would be better for that great thing to exist
How do we
than
know
to not
existence is
exist.
good? I don't understand.
That's not the point, though. I'm telling you, it would be better for a good thing to exist than it to not exist. Correct?
I don't know.
Are you serious? Like I'm asking that question again,
Well,
right?
I feel like my pain analogy was perfectly corresponding with what you said. Obviously, like I think I would rather want to have a lollipop in real life
Okay,
than
there,
it would
right.
exist in my
So
head.
if
Right,
we
but I
agree,
can just
right?
flip that same thing on you and say, well, I'd rather have pain exist in my head than have it in real life.
Yeah, but
Okay,
again,
so again, it just goes back. I've
pain
never
is like
experienced
not a good thing.
non-existence. Right?
But pain is
Okay,
not
that's fine.
right.
I've never
Pain is not a
experienced
good thing.
non-existence. I don't know if
Wait,
existence is
again, wait,
worse
hold
than
up, hold up, hold up.
non-existence.
Here's the issue, right, with the pain, right? Pain is something that's why I specified the lollipop would be something good for you, right? Something you would like. So I'm telling you, what maximal greatness, by definition, that would be like an entailment of it
Zizou,
good, right? That would be something that's maximally great, right? So we define God to be
Zizou,
like,
we
okay,
wouldn't know. What do you not understand? We've experienced these things. We've experienced having a lollipop and not having a lollipop. We've experienced pain and not
yeah,
having pain. We wouldn't know what experiencing non-existence is like, so we wouldn't
that's not
know.
my point, though. That's not my point at all. I feel like you're not tracking my point. My point is simple, right? My point is that it would be better to have a good thing. I never said, oh, the attribute of existence right now is better, right? That's not what I'm affirming. I'm affirming right now it'd be better for a good thing to exist, right? That's what I'm affirming. Do
Okay,
you understand that?
what in your argument are you trying to affirm exists from it being good? Are you saying
Sorry?
God?
No. Okay, no. Okay, I'm saying it would be better. No, that I'm using this to affirm that would be better for God to a good thing to exist right now, because I'm telling you that's what it would be better
Wait,
for a maximally
repeat
great being.
yourself.
Okay. So it would be better for a maximally great being to exist because I define greatness to be in some way, shape, or form good, right? So when I tell you the lollipop analogy, a lollipop is like a good thing for you, like money, for example. That's
Can you define like good?
good. I would say goodness is if like I would say goodness is responding to some like moral like code. Right? So basically,
Would you say it's
some
something that's
like something that's moral.
okay? Good is
So like
something that's moral.
yes, so we see
I'm
some
so
like
confused how
moral.
this
Yeah,
relates back to the argument.
because what I'm telling you, I'll tell you how, right? Because the point of this is what I'm telling you that it would be better for this maximally great thing to exist. I'm not saying right that oh, there's examples of like pain that exists and that would
Are
be
you
worse.
saying that it's good?
Okay, no, okay. Let me just sum it for you, right? So all I'm telling you is that first of all, like if we agree, right, that it would be better for something good to exist. Let's just start with that. Like forget about the point for a second. It would be better for something good to exist, right, than not exist, right? Do we agree upon that?
And by good we mean something moral because that's completely
I guess
subjective in my
something
view.
moral, something that like
Okay,
would
so if I were to say it's
positively
good that the
influence you, right?
Holocaust were to exist, would you agree with that?
Sorry?
If I were to say it's good that the Holocaust existed, would you agree with that? What if I
It
were to
would
say
be
like the Holocaust was moral?
I mean you could try and argue it, but like that's not the point right now. I think it's just normatively true that it's not. So like we can try to say oh it's like that's begging the question, but I don't care to like argue about like the moral of the Holocaust, right?
This whole argument you have seems like it's begging the question.
No, it isn't. Because all I'm just trying to affirm to you right now is that if as long as you agree, it would be better for
You're
something
saying
good to exist.
the argument literally just goes, if you can think of something maximally great, it would be more maximally great if it just existed. Otherwise, it wouldn't be maximally great. That's
Yes,
literally the argument,
that's the
right?
a priori aspect of it.
Yeah, and this just goes back to my response. How do we know existence is greater than non-existence?
But again, it's not about the existence itself, though. It's not about the predicate of existence being good or not. I'm saying if something attributed with good exists, that would be better.
I don't care about anything. Can you respond to the question?
I just answered it. I'm telling you, it's not about again
You're
the
just saying it's
question.
not about that.
Because
Yes, it is.
because I'm not affirming, right, existence or not existence is better or not by itself, right? I'm telling you existence in conjunction with something being good is superior than having something that's not good not exist.
In
In the same way,
conjunction with something that is good.
yeah. So for example, like this is why I gave the lollipop analogy. That's something like, let's say that's good, right? A lollipop is good to have. Like you want a lollipop, right? In that example, right? It'd obviously be better, right, for the
Okay,
lollipop to
and
exist because
good
you would
and good
desire
to
that
you is
lollipop.
subjective, right?
I mean, even if it is subjective, right? When we define something that to be like morally great or morally
These
like
arguments are so
conceivable,
fucking
right? The
confusing.
maximum great thing.
I don't feel like it's a response to my question.
How is it not a
You're
response to
just
your
saying it
question?
doesn't matter. You're saying it's in conjunction with something. Oh, as long as it's good. Okay,
Yes.
well, how do we
So
know
like
that something being good in conjunction with existence is better than something being good with non-existence? This is going to go
because
back to. Is that a
you
better
just agreed
question?
with me, it would be better for you to have that lollipop than not to have it, correct?
Yeah, from my own personal. That's because I experienced that though.
Because
I know it. I've experienced having a
you believe
lollipop
it's
before, and
good
I've
though.
experienced not
It's
having a
because you
lollipop
believe
before.
it's good. Wait, that's because
I've
you
never
believe it's
experienced
good,
non-existence.
huh?
I
That's
don't
not
like
the
the
point.
flavor of the fucking
Listen,
lollipop.
you're not tracking, right? You're confused, right? So let me explain to you like simply.
Okay, you want to have someone mic up and like clarify then?
Okay. Who wants to like?
Yeah, Infinity, can you clarify? Am
Yo,
I
can
tracking or
y'all
no?
shut the fuck up, nigga? This is not talking about moral propositions. We're talking about ontological greatness. Fuck ontology, you stupid bitch. And I just
Okay, so the question I asked that was fine, right?
No,
what was the question? I left for like 5 seconds.
I literally just asked how is greatness how do we know greatness is considered better than how do we know
Oh,
existence is
do you want
considered
me to
better than
answer that,
non-existence?
or
No,
no.
are
He
I'm
you
wants
asking
to
asking
make
me
I
if that's
asked
a
the
good
question.
question, or do you want me?
Yeah, that's a good
Are
question
you?
for the fucking topic.
because
Well,
Single
well, of
Phoenix is
course,
not
it's a good
tracking my
question,
point, right?
but
So Infinity, I answered his question. So I told him I don't care about existence itself being like good or bad, right? That's not what I'm arguing. I'm talking about a good thing existing is better than a bad thing existing. Sorry, not a bad thing exists. A good thing, it's better for a good thing to exist than to not exist. So I give him like an
Obviously,
example.
oh my god,
Hold up, Single Phoenix. I'm explaining to Infinity, right? So for example, right? Let's say you really like a lollipop, right?
okay. Before you continue, hold on. Before you get my bad, Zizou, but
this is
do
so
not
ass. I
give any
hate
elaboration.
ontological
Just yes
arguments.
or no. Do you agree with that, Single Phoenix? Yes or no? Do not give elaboration, bro. Please, oh my God.
In the
Hello.
specific analogy he gave, I responded by saying,
Okay.
in this specific example,
No. Just oh my God. Just as a general claim, do you disagree? Yes or no? If there's a single instance in which you believe that something existing good is better than not existing, then you can say no. But universally, do you think something existing as a good thing is better than the non-existence of it?
if I have experience with those two things, then sure. On the condition that I have experience with those two
Bro.
things. So, like I said, on the condition that
Bro, let's say you know it is good.
I just answered the
If you know it
question.
is good, okay.
If I've
See, okay, this is
experienced
what you said, bro.
having this thing in
Oh my
actuality
god,
and
bro.
not having this thing in
Bro, you don't
non-actuality,
have
then
to
yeah.
experience it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, I already know. I already know
Yeah.
what this is gonna go to. I'm just gonna. It's just gonna fucking boil down to the same fucking question. We don't know what non-existence fucking looks like. We don't know if non-existence is better than
Anyway.
existence.
Okay, look, Zizou, finish what you were saying, bro.
Huh? Yeah. So I told him I'm not arguing again about the predicate of existence or non-existence being better or worse. I'm talking about something that's already preconditionally applied with the attribute of good, right? So like something like I don't know, like a flower, like you getting $5, right? Something that you some way like we already agreed is good, right? Would it be better for that thing to exist? Of course, right? You would obviously want that $5. You would obviously want that lollipop. That's like normative. That's not something
Especially Single
crazy I'm
Phoenix, you
making,
know he
right?
wants it.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can you syllogize the argument properly, please?
wait, I did,
I'm gonna ask.
and I give you
No,
the
you
P.
didn't.
If P then Q, then
You put 1, 2, 3, 4 C. I want like P1, P2,
Okay.
then C.
what do you
Okay,
mean?
look. If do you want me to put in emoticons?
Can you just write it out? Type in the chat.
Well, do you want me to write it out or say it?
Yeah, just type in the chat.
Bro, I don't know if I'm trying to do all that, but shit.
Infinity. Here's the version like I gave of it. If
Wait, just tell me if
like
you agree with the following. If existence is a greater property than non-existence, wait, by the way, you're using a conceivable version, just to be clear.
yeah, I told them
Okay.
I define maximal greatness is like if you apply one more predicate to it, it becomes like immediately ineffectible, like inconceivable. It's like impossible.
Let's retard. Okay, let's retard. You typed out. God is in. if God is defined as a maximally great being, and a maximally great being exists in the mind, then it would be greater for a great being to exist. What? Hold on. Okay. I see. Let me see if I can put this in more
Yeah, this shit
exponents.
makes perfect sense, Zizou. No, I said it was
No, it makes
Did it
sense,
make
but I'm
sense or
trying to
did
see
it
if I can
not
put
make
it in.
sense?
No, it makes
not,
sense. I'm trying
it's
to
not
see if I can put it in more
working.
exponents.
Okay, so I have the if. What's the then?
Hold on, let's see.
Put it in transitivity. That's what I did, infinity.
Okay, so if a being is maximum, then they would exist within reality. God is maximally great. And
Okay,
then
that is
obviously you give
completely
justification
different.
towards P.
If okay, hold on.
No, that's not completely different. So hold on. The
I'll just clip
justification
it.
for P for the justification for the P. I'm talking about chat, by the way. Look at chat. I'm putting it in the modus ponens argument that he sent. The justification for P is going to be the reductio that he gives towards a maximally great existing in mind.
Can I just have
So
it
yeah, it
typed
would
out,
be modus
please?
ponens. Okay, can you not track it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'll just clip it. Jesus Christ. You said it really fast.
Nigga, just listen. If God is maximally great, then he exists within reality. He is maximally great, therefore he exists within reality.
Yo, this nigga brain
Do you
shut
agree with that?
down, bro.
Do you agree with
Hello?
that, Zizou?
I typed it out. Is that
Yeah,
not what
it's
arguing?
kind of like that. Yeah, because but it's funny because like
Then
niggas thought I was gonna like bring
for
out Kalam or the cosmological argument, but like I bring
then
out
for
this
the
shit and it's
entity,
always funny
yeah, and then
because
for the
niggas don't
antecedent,
expect
you're
it.
giving a reductio towards it existing in the mind.
Sorry?
Okay, hello.
Then for the
Yeah, hello.
antecedent's justification, you're just giving a reductio for it existing in the mind.
I was muted.
I'm saying like at least he exists in the
Okay,
mind.
so
So like there's
this
no
is
P is not P in his like ontology.
okay. So if a being is maximum, if a being is maximum, then they would exist in reality. God is maximally great, therefore he would exist in reality. Is that the thing? Is that
Wait,
correct?
You asking me or him?
Either one. Yo,
Oh, okay.
Rock.
What was the
Actually,
question?
Jen, you wanna debate after this, buddy?
Sure.
You wanna get like slammed on your neck again? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Ooh,
So it was if a being is maximum, then they would exist in reality. God is maximally great, therefore he would exist in reality.
Okay.
nigga, I
Wait.
literally said okay. Right, yes,
I
bro.
was muted. I was muted when where I just clipped it and recited it. So is that
Can also
correct?
exist in the mind, but yeah, basically.
God can exist in the mind.
No, I'm saying God at least. Okay, wait,
Explain it
hold
to
up.
him?
The precondition for it is God is at least conceivable, right? He exists in the mind. You can conceive of God in your head, right?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Why?
How can I conceive of a maximally great thing? And if I do conceive of it, what I think is a maximally great thing, then how would I know it's actually maximally
Because
great?
I don't think there's a P is not P in his ontology. I think you can conceive of anything as long as there's no contradiction in it. If you're talking about it being beyond your mind, for example, like the idea of infinity, sure, you cannot encompass the size of infinity in your mind, but you can understand the predicates of infinity with no issue. Correct?
Ooh,
Right,
okay.
but that wouldn't be conceptualizing it.
How come?
You would be conceptualizing the parameters of what infinity is. You wouldn't be conceptualizing infinity as a whole.
But I told you it's not about its physical size. I don't care about its physical size. I think conceivability is just understanding its predicates.
Conceivability is just understanding its predicates.
Yeah, I feel like that's
okay, what predicates would this thing have? Well, you said he would have every predicate.
Yeah, every like conceivable affirmative, like positive predicate. Basically, we can like argue upon which ones are which for like eternity. So, like for example, he's like maximally
Every single
moral.
positive predicate. What if I don't think that's great? Like, what if I think non-existence like might be like a greater predicate than existence?
Then try and argue it. Then
I'm asking you.
Huh? Like I just gave you a reason. If there's something, this is literally what we were arguing upon
and
again.
this is just gonna back. I'm just gonna ask you the same
Exactly. This
fucking
goes ad
question.
nauseum again
No,
because you're not
stop
tracking it.
talking.
I don't care about positive. Like
This is gonna go back to the same fucking question. We have experience with fucking lollipops and not having lollipops. We have experience with existence. We don't have experience with non-existence. So we don't actually know which one would be
again,
a greater
it's not
predicate.
about the attribute of existence by itself. It's the fact. In this lollipop example, the point of it, the reason why you agree
Okay,
that
you're
it's better
insecure.
for it to exist
We
is
can conclude. I want to
Hey,
debate
you
this nigga Jen.
finished?
oh my god, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, we can. I want to debate this nigga Jen. Yo, who won?
What? Can
Is
he
my glorious
finish?
king winning?
Yeah,
Zizou.
No, he won't let him
if he's
finish.
literally just going to repeat himself, then I don't care.
Yeah, we
So
can
him
conclude, I
saying that
guess.
if you like,
Bro,
if
wait,
you
Ryan. The funniest thing is that Singlepheonix, like, he thinks he won, bro. Like, it's just crazy.
no. If you
That's
don't
fucking
know
guy.
a simple argument, this is a simple argument. Or he's saying if you can imagine being with this motherfucking concepts, like bro, like and one of them is existence. Like, bro,
Bro,
what the
Yo, I ain't
someone
gonna lie. What the
mute
fuck
this
are you talking
Bro,
guy. Holy
you,
fuck.
wait,
Someone
Single Phoenix,
mute
do you want
him
me to
every
report?
time this nigga's in the
Yo, can I get some
PC.
context? What happened?
Yeah,
Hold up. We're
literally
just
what
debating.
happened. Yeah, literally what happened was if God is maximum, then they would exist in reality. God is maximally great, therefore he would exist in reality, right? And so I asked like what
That's begging the question.
he said every positive affirmative
Yeah,
God would have as a
Zizou.
predicate would be maximum to him. And I said, okay, well maximum to me
Hey,
would be like a negative predicate, like non-existence. And then he would
Yeah, whatever it is.
he literally said, okay, try to argue it then. And I said, okay, well I
One
just
sec.
asked the fucking question.
and
And
they
he's
got
just
to
gonna
do
go back.
with the ontological argument. He's like,
Please,
Yeah, what's
someone
up,
mute him.
Infinity?
Please, someone mute him.
Infinity.
Hey,
Please,
Ghost, do
someone
you
mute
wanna?
Ryan.
Do you wanna?
Ghost, I'll tell you
Bro,
after
anyways,
like
do
my
you wanna?
position, after like he
Do
finishes.
you want to drop a VC and discuss the argument? I think is valid. Like besides all this debate shit.
Yeah, sure. After Single
Can
Phoenix
I give
leaves.
a conclusion?
Yo, fuck
Yeah,
you, Ghost. You're a
yeah, we
bit.
can like both conclude.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Wait, what
Please,
argument
let
are
me
you
just
talking
save the
about,
recording,
Infinity?
bro.
Are you talking about the essence?